It is Wednesday, July 29th of 2020. I have so many things I could talk about today. All right here, the Guy's Daily Drive. And good afternoon, everyone, on this super hot, it's a hot day here in the DC area. So very hot. Let me look at the temperature. That's just way too hot. I went to get into the car, and the air conditioner, as soon as I turned the car on, it was hot in the car, but as soon as I turned the AC on, as soon as I turned the car on, the AC just went ballistic trying to keep up with how hot it was in the car. And that was super hot. Super hot. So, tech giants talking on Capitol Hill about why they're not really awful people. You had Jeff Bezos from Amazon trying to defend, frankly, the predatory behavior that Amazon does in regards to how they treat their market. There was one question in particular that I thought was very interesting. I don't remember the woman the congressperson who asked the question, but the example given was you had a business that didn't really have much in the way of competition that put out this thing, this item, and it was getting glowing reviews on Amazon. Suddenly, there's a competing product from Amazon. Oh, who would have guessed that would have happened? So, because Amazon is now kind of pushing a lot of their own products, and because they have access to the data of how many units company XYZ are selling of products 1, 2, 3, they can see trends, and they can see, okay, well, this particular product is doing really, really well, and if we came out with a competing product that was just a scotch less expensive, we could probably make a lot of money. And of course, the competitors don't have access to that information. So I thought that was an interesting, nice busted red light there, dude. It was an interesting way to put some of Amazon's shenanigans in full view. Facebook, I don't really understand what the point of it was. There were several congressmen that kept trying to say that Facebook and Google were showing preference to one particular political party over another. Unfortunately, the people that were posing the questions, or those particular kinds of questions, really just kind of came off as whiny. I know that there's been a lot of talk about how algorithms and fake news can influence the electorate into voting for someone that they may or may not actually want to vote for. I don't really know if I believe that. I think most people are predisposed to vote for one party or another, and there's not really a whole lot that you can read about as far as news or opinion pieces or anything along those lines that is going to change their minds about the person they want to vote for better or for worse. So I don't really understand why they were trying to make such a big deal of that. Tim Cook, of course, came on, and the overall message seemed to be, well, we're not market leaders in any segment that we sell products in, which is true. They are not market leaders in phones. They are not market leaders in computers. They are not market leaders in online services. They are not market leaders, well, maybe in tablets. But really, anywhere from 10 to 30% of the market in most of those. And yeah, that's true, but that really wasn't what he was being kind of called to task for. And I don't necessarily agree with why he was being called to task for it, but it was mostly along the lines of, there's only one store that can sell applications for your mobile products, whether that's the iPhone or the iPad. And you get to decide what market segments are going to compete with your own products, which I do kind of agree with. I think that if Apple has a product in a segment and there are competing products, anytime they advertise or push their solutions for whatever that product is, equal time should be given to companies that make other competing products. You can't always have your cake and eat it too. Either that or spin off your software, and they've done this before with Clarion, I think it was, with the dog cow moof. But as far as, there's no other marketplace for applications for the phone or the tablet. I'm actually very okay with that. I think it provides a better and more secure solution for the vast majority of people that are out there. People that trust, and with good reason, trust Apple to deliver a service that they don't have to worry about their credit card numbers or their personal information or any of the rest of that stuff out there and being sold at the same time while somebody's paying for that service. So yeah, you don't get to sell private information if someone is already paying you. In the case of Google, of course, you are the product, so yeah, and I use Google products. I know that they're selling my stuff, selling my information to other companies. That's where they make most of their money. But if you want to use Google services and they're free, well, that's the price you pay. It's why a lot of people don't want to use Google. It doesn't bother me that much, as long as I know going in that that's what the deal is. So, but Apple's take on all of this seemed to be, well, we didn't do anything wrong in the past, we're not doing anything wrong now, and we won't be doing anything wrong in the future with all of this information that our customers have given us. And I would like to think that that was true. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that some of their policies shouldn't be taken to task. Their subscription services for magazines and newspapers and all the rest of that, with 15 to 30% being taken off the top, that can certainly be looked at and certainly be negotiated for, and it's not just the money for publishers. It's also the information of the people that are paying to get access to New York Times or Time Magazine or whatever magazine or newspaper that is part of what they want. So after the first year, let them have that information. And if they can sign them up without going through Apple, well, okay. Then that's no longer Apple's problem. And I'm going to have to cut this a bit short because I'm almost home. So if you would like to get a hold of me, we'll talk more about this probably on Mac to the Future livecast we'll be doing tonight. If you'd like to get a hold of me, guy@mymac.com. Email. On the Twitters, I am VertShark, and I am Mac Parrot. And let's see, I also do the MyMac.com podcast with Gazmaz, and the Mac to the Future livecast that we'll be doing hopefully tonight with David Ginsburg and Warren Sklar. Hope you're feeling better, Warren. There's also our Skype number, 703-436-9501. 703-436-9501. Call it, collect, call it direct, but call it today. You can find all of these videos, besides, of course, here on Facebook. You can find them over on the YouTubes. I'm going to take a roundabout way here, I think. Over on the YouTubes, under my name, Guy Searle. And, of course, you can watch them all over there at the VertShark.com.